Let's jump into the recording process. The main goal here is for the patient to speak as clearly as possible to capture each word. The 50 core phrases aren't everyday phrases, but are designed to help us capture the right phonemes needed to build the synthetic voice. How to get started. Log in to your patient's account. Click Record next to the language your patient wants to record. A new window will pop up asking for login details. These are the same credentials your patient used to access their account when they logged in. If they check Remember Me, their login details will auto-populate next time they log in. Choose the language your patient wants to record in. Here, we only selected one language, so this option does not populate. But if your patient selected more than one, you will have the ability to press on an arrow and select the language for this recording. The recorder will automatically detect the microphone. If it's not the right one, click the down arrow to choose another. There's an option to use auto mode, which automatically moves from one phrase to the next. If you don't want this, leave it unchecked. Another option is always say the example, which will have a narrator read the phrase before the patient records. Many prefer to manually move between phrases, so we'll leave both of these unchecked for now. Custom phrase reminder. Before you start recording, we strongly recommend adding the custom messages first. If you skip this step and later add them after the initial voice file is made, you might need to uninstall and reinstall the voice file, which is annoying. So, always add custom phrases before starting the core phrases. If you've already done that in the previous step, simply click No here when prompted about custom phrases. Navigating the recorder. Once you're in the actual recording window, there are 5 key buttons to keep in mind. The back arrow, which allows you to go back to the previous phrase. The headphones with the play button, which plays the phrase for your patient, helpful if you want them to hear the example. The big microphone button. This is the record button, which will turn into a pause button once recording begins. When finished, click pause to stop the recording. Headphones over microphone icon. This is the playback. It allows you to play back the patient's recording to listen to what they've said. And the forward arrow. This is to move on to the next phrase. All right, now that we've walked through the buttons, let's calibrate our microphone. After clicking the forward arrow to start, the system will calibrate the microphone. The patient will do a simple countdown from 1 to 4. Once that's done, click the forward arrow to proceed. The first 3 phrases will be played back to check the mic's performance. After that, the patient will need to manually click the back arrow and use the headphones over the mic icon to hear the playback. Let's do this. One, 2, 3, 4. Now our microphone is calibrated and we're ready to record. A choice of shoes to wear. A choice of shoes to wear. All right, let's talk about tracking the progress. On the left side of the screen, you'll see a number in a circle next to each phrase. Green means it's recorded, and red means it's not. So here you can see our phrase number 1 is in a green bubble, while phrase number 2 is in red. On the right side, there's a percentage showing how many phrases have been completed out of the total. On average, it should take 25 minutes to record the 50 phrases. The recorder will automatically save the recorded phrase and move on to the next when the pause button is clicked. Once the end of the 50 core phrases is reached, it is time to record the custom phrase portion of the list. Custom phrases are recorded in the same way as the core phrases. At the end of the recording session, you'll be prompted to generate the voice file. Processing the voice file. The voice file will take 2 to 3 days to process. Once it's ready, the user will receive an email with a demo voice file, which is good for 3 months. After 3 months, this file will expire and it is necessary to purchase a license to continue use.